I'm Big Will Evanson, and it's time to talk sports. It was a busy, action-packed day of March Madness. Let's show you the highlights from day one of the Big Dance. We begin with the first game of the tournament, the 9-seed Creighton against the 8-seed Louisville, and this one was tight early before Ryan Kolkbrenner and the Blue Jays really started to feel it. Stephen Ashworth here, he was cash from distance, hitting 4 threes as Jemiah Neal could not be stopped for Creighton. A game-high 29 points as Creighton dominates a popular 8-seed pick, Louisville. In Providence, it looked like an upset might be brewing for a while as the 13-seed High Point Panthers continue to stick around for most of this game, but in the end, the 4-seed Purdue just too much for High Point as first-team All-American Braden Smith drops 20 for the Boilermakers. And over here in our time zone in Denver, a similar story here as the double-digit seed Montana kept this game close in the first half before the Big Ten runner-up, the 3-seed Wisconsin, pulled away to advance. Then we got a first look at a 1-seed as the top seed in the Midwest, the Houston Cougars, took on SIU Edwardsville in a battle of the Cougars, and from start to finish, LJ Cryer and Houston asserted their dominance, cruising to round 2. But it was a bit of a different story for the top overall 1-seed Auburn as they found themselves in a first-half dogfight with in-state foe Alabama State, but that was before the Tigers reminded everyone they're the top seed in this tournament for a reason as they go on to win it by 20. And what was going on with the Clemson Tigers in the first half was a team that averages over 75 points per game, scored just 13 in the first half, and the 12-seed McNeese took advantage. Clemson would hang around and sort of make this a game late, but the Tigers did not play well enough to win this one as Will Wade McNeese is your first upset of the dance. Then we had a pair of 3-letter schools, BYU and VCU, go to battle in Denver, and we had ourselves a tight first half, but then at half 2, Richie Saunders, Igor Denman, and the BYU Cougs really put it all together as they look like the makings of a team that can make quite the run. 8 quad 1 wins throughout the regular season. Now the Cougs will take on the 3-seed Wisconsin and Denver on Saturday. And usually 8-9-seed games are really close, but that was not the case here as Gonzaga would start this game up 27-3 on Georgia and would be on cruise control from there. As the West Coast Conference champs, the Zags look incredibly dangerous, and this sets up what'll likely be one of the games of the year, Houston and Gonzaga on Saturday. One of my final 4 picks, the 2-seed Tennessee, in control throughout, dominates Wofford to advance. And our best game of the day was a battle between 2 national championship winning coaches, Bill Self with Kansas, John Calipari at Arkansas, and John L. Davis here delivering the dagger for Arkansas as they hold on tight to that lead late to survive and advance. Perhaps the most popular upset pick was the Yale Bulldogs, but Texas A&M said no Cinderella today. The Aggies, still the Ivy League champs, welcome to the SEC as they outplay Yale to move on. And we had a battle between Drake and Mizzou. Drake led for most of this game, but Missouri pulled within 1 with 4 minutes to play, but that's when first-year coach Ben McCullum and the Bulldogs, a team littered with former D2 players, made the key plays late to upset the 6-seed Missouri. Turns out our best game of the day was going on after 10 p.m. Michigan looking to avoid the upset. Huge 3 here by Trey Donaldson to give Michigan the lead. Final chance for UC San Diego, and it's off the mark. What a game in Denver. Michigan hangs on to win it. Boy, what an awesome game. What an awesome day of basketball. But that's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson.